Welcome to the Locked In Podcast, episode 4. It's your host, Joel, and with my co-host right here, Sean.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure.
I was waiting for you to introduce yourself.
There for me,
I was waiting for you to introduce yourself. It was fine, but I'll just say it.
Right.
Sean.
Right, cool.
Say hello.
Hello. This is Sean speaking.
Hello, Sean.
Sean is very excited.
He also speaks in the third person constantly. And that's
God,
what he must do for the rest of it.
Have you ever met anyone who does that? Like for a significant amount of time? It's the most annoying thing in the world.
I have not. I know. I'm glad I haven't.
Oh, God.
What are we drinking today, Sean?
Right, you have got 2 Strongbows.
Yep.
I have got 3 bottles of...
Desperado.
Yeah, God, that's a brain fart.
It's a struggle already. We
It's
haven't
a
been
struggle
drinking
already.
yet, I swear.
Well, also... I went on the last weekend. I went to a whiskey blending course and blended our own whiskey
Yeah.
just for this podcast.
I'm so excited for this.
Lock-in whiskey called Smooth Operator.
Smooth Operator. So
That is a good
you
name.
actually created this out of other whiskies? How does whiskey distillery work?
This is blended, so it's made out of other whiskies and everything else.
Okay. And everything else, what do you mean? So wait, it's just made out of other whiskies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay.
there's basically, I highly advise it. You can read that thing.
Okay, cool. I've got a bag here, sorry. Chivas Blended Scotch Whiskey.
Yep.
So what did you do? So you picked out whiskies that you like the taste of and you smashed them
We
together?
basically arrived. We got given a drink of whiskey, which is a drink of whiskey, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then we turned up. Yeah, 4 bottles. Sorry.
Yeah.
One's. Hang on, it will tell you which one it is. You have fruity, creamy, citrus, and smoky.
Oh.
And you have a floral one. Now, floral is it doesn't have much taste. It's not. It's basically when you have blended whiskey. It's not. People say blended whiskey's crap compared to straight whiskey. It kind of doesn't really matter because if people have straight whiskey and like to add a little bit of water to soften it,
Yeah.
we'll probably prefer blended whiskey because that's what floral does.
Ah, okay. So it just
But
softens
it keeps,
the taste.
but it doesn't actually weaken the whiskey. It just keeps the strength. So it softens it and everything else.
All right, so yes, it
And-
keeps it still like the 40% or whatever, but
Yeah.
softens the taste actually to the palate.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
But yeah, basically, and blended whiskey, you don't have to use just one whiskey and the floral. You can use malt whiskey. So this one we have here is mainly floral, as most blended whiskeys are.
Okay.
And then fruity and creamy with exactly 3 drops of smoky whiskey.
Oh, see, I'm not a big fan of smoky, but fruity and creamy sounds right
Just
up
a
my
little
alley.
bit, just a few drops. Of smoky.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Okay.
So,
So this is
Do you
Smooth
wanna smell it?
Operator. I would love to smell it.
oh yeah, by the
please.
way, I got royally pissed making this.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, but basically it was
I thought you meant irritated at first, and I was like, oh no, wait, he means hammered.
no, I got absolutely hammered. Basically, we turned up. You got these 3 bottles. She gave us the host gave us a little
It does
introduction.
smell really creamy. Like I love. That's the type of whiskey I like.
Yeah.
It really does smell good.
So, shall I pour you a glass?
Oh yes, we've got tumbler glasses here. So yeah, please
So,
do.
yeah,
Please do.
we turned up. It was me and my family thing. It was like a Christmas present thing.
Okay. Was
And,
it for your whole family?
It was for my whole family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
And we all turned up, and she gave like an introduction. So I was like, right, and this is what you do, and okay, yeah, yes. And best thing to do is try a few flavors and everything else, so you know what you're looking for, and before you actually blend the whiskey. Me and my whole family took this upon ourselves to be like, oh, so we could drink this stuff.
Yeah.
And
I could drink it all.
like, it's basically what happened. We actually came to actually making the whiskey. We're like, can we have some more creamy whiskey? Can we have some more smoky whiskey? We drank all the smoky. We drank basically all of it. And everyone else was like experimenting here, there, and there. We were the only ones who like asked for like 3 bottles because we're like, yeah, we don't have enough. We drank it all.
I love
My
your
sister,
family.
my sister who doesn't drink a lot,
Yeah.
was literally like tripping over her words.
I love it.
Yeah, my sister,
She's great.
she's a bit more of a hardy stomach now, but she used to be able to like drink like a pint of beer and be like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. I remember she had 2 half pints, and yes, a pint, and she was like quite drunk. All right, so this one was amazing. I'd like to cheers you. I'd like to cheers you first.
Yes.
So thank you very much for bringing this over, mate.
Yeah.
Smooth Operator. Let's give it a go. That you can actually taste the smoky. I think that's. You said 3 drops. You can definitely taste that as it hits the back of your throat. Very nice. The fruity, the citrusy really comes through. I don't get as much creamy as it smells so much creamier than it tastes. I feel,
Yeah.
but I like it. That's very very
But
nice.
I had to add the cream, otherwise it's just like too fruity. It's just so light with like a weird whack of smoke. didn't work.
Yeah, the smoke really... I don't think I'd like any more than that. So I'm not a big fan of smoky, as I just said. But
No.
that actually is good. That's really, really nice.
I don't mind
think the cream is
some...
great.
I don't like some smoky whiskey, but you do get some and you drink it and you're like, wow, this is just drinking mud.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mostly just drink burnt wood. I'll just get burnt wood and shove it in my mouth and chew it.
Is it bourbon that's really smoky? Is that the American ones? Is that right?
Bourbon isn't technically whiskey.
They're quite... Are they made from in the same way, but then there's one thing
I think
different?
they have Rhine in. That it's not particularly whiskey, so it has an extra ingredient.
As an extra ingredient.
But,
okay, yeah, I remember going to a distillery
bourbon is
tour.
considered American whiskey.
Yes, yeah, I remember going to a distillery tour and they were like, "This is why whiskey's better," and I was like, "Okay," but it does actually taste better. I don't remember
Whiskey
why.
is better.
Yeah, I agree. It's better for me because it tastes better, but I don't understand the difference in making them in any way. I just don't like the smokiness.
I kind of do, but I don't. I'm not an expert. I just I know what I like, I know what I don't like, and I quite like this.
Yeah.
Well,
cheers.
I made it, so I should like it.
Damn right. Yeah. No, this is great. This is really, really good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
perfect. All right.
Boom.
And so, what have you been up to this week?
Also, because it's his birthday, basically this week, ladies and gentlemen. It's his birthday, so I got him a card.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
I
mate.
literally got
Thank you
him
very
nothing
much.
else. I got there's someone else's birthday who's coming up as well, and I brought her a lovely bottle of liqueur and everything else, and he was like, "Is that for me?" I went, "No, that's not for you. You get a card and nothing else."
Yeah. So he's got me a card. I thought he'd bought me a present, an alcoholic present as well, but he hadn't.
No,
But
you can't even keep the whiskey.
I can't even keep the whiskey. But it was my birthday Monday. It's now Friday, so thank you so much for this, mate.
You're welcome.
I've just opened it up. It says, "I have something for you." I was meant to open this up now, wasn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can open it now.
You're holding it. There's not even anything written in
No,
it.
no,
It's
no.
a printed card.
It's yeah,
I have something for you. You're holding it as the thing. I love it. Thank you very much.
yeah, minimum effort.
Very, very minimal effort.
But now
you
that-
bought a bottle of thing for our mate.
Yeah, but I like them.
Ouch. Right in the feels.
You don't have feelings.
True.
They died a long time ago.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the card, and I expect more whiskey. I think that's how it's.
Well, as compensation.
Yes.
Okay, you can have another glass, but that's it.
Fantastic. That's it. Perfect. That's fine with me. Yeah. So, well, my birthday, as we just said, was Monday. I had a lot of fun. I had the day off, and I just did nothing. I sat around all day and just slept an awful lot. I drove up, did a bit of shopping, bought myself a new blazer. It was really nice. I haven't had a day to do nothing in a long time. I should have been editing podcasts, but I decided no, this is my day, and I'll do nothing.
Yeah. So you spent your day doing. You brought a new blazer, living
2 new blazers. Yeah.
2 new blazers.
Yeah, I bought 2 new blazers. So drove to a shopping centre, bought 2 new blazers, and yeah, I just sat around. I spoke with my parents. I just relaxed. I did very little.
See, kids. Everyone was thinking, yeah, who are like 18 and 20, like, yeah, we're going out to get drunk. This is what waits you. You just get to your birthday, you're like, what do you want to do? I just want to sit back and do nothing.
Yeah, at 25, I do absolutely nothing. I've gone out and drunk. Yeah, I think all the time. Even on the weekend before, I didn't do anything.
Has anyone told you you're 5 years away from being 30?
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel?
Old. It's funny because I ache. I woke up on like the
You
Tuesday and I was like, I ache. But no, actually, one I've got two main presents. I mean, now that I've got your card as well, I guess that counts as a present.
I guess, but initially all I did was get your card, put your name on the envelope, and that's it. I didn't really actually do anything else.
Absolutely nothing. I like the minimal effort, but
I mean, we're guys. We don't really care about cards.
yeah. No, I know. You know what? Becoming 25, I do care about cards. I liked all the cards I got. It actually mattered more. I know. I like just the card, the effort.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for his breasts. They must be very, very small.
Yes, I'm an A cup. It's
minus
my
A cup.
Testosterone is -1. Yeah, so
I like cards. I don't get the card thing. I mean, I know girls do, so I do it. That's fine, but I really don't get the card thing.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an acknowledgement, like an actual acknowledgement, because we go out and we'll often get each other a couple of drinks at the pub or something like that.
Yeah, normally.
But actually getting like presents is so awesome. Like I really do enjoy it. One of my mates got me a D&D mat because I'm looking at D&D and hosting a D&D session, so I'll be a dungeon master, which I think is very cool.
Is this your way of trying to guilt trip me because I didn't get you actually anything.
Yes. Why did you not?
Yeah,
get me anything?
I like getting presents. Everyone likes getting presents, Joel.
Everyone. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I was just running through.
Out of interest, because you're wearing. You're wearing? Is that jumper?
Yes, this jumper is a present. I am wearing a limited edition Pokemon Center jumper, which is the London Pokemon Center, where you've got Gentleman Pikachu on the top right corner of the breast.
Nerd.
And it's also got the coordinates of the store on the bottom. I love coordinate printed clothes. I think they look really, really cool. See there on the collar on the bottom of the jumper. So I think this is the sickest looking jumper. My brother got me it. I don't know how much it costs because I tried to buy this in the Pokemon Center, and it was fully sold out when I went there. And I got there at 6 a.m. On like
you're a lucky boy,
the second week. So Nathan, I know he didn't get this at the shop because he went to go at 6 a.m. and he was further back in the queue than I did, and he never went in. But he ordered some things online. So I don't know how much this was, but he's got it online. It's in my size, and I absolutely love it. It is so
It fits
good.
you nicely.
It's so comfortable as well. Yeah. It's a perfect size, right?
I hate people who buy like jumpers like, it's really stylish, and then they go outside like, I'm really cold. It's like, you got a jumper on. It's like, yeah, but it's more of a fashion statement than a jumper. It's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, this one's hella warm and fashionable. Is the inside is all fleece-like. It's all fluffy. I love it. I love it. Also, my watch. This is what I was going to say.
You got another watch.
So I got another watch, but this...
Oh, wait. Is this one of those smartwatches?
Is a smart fitness watch. It's called the Garmin Vivo Active 4. So it's the most recent one.
Oh.
I realised... So it does a thing called a body battery. And I think this is what I was most amazed by. So it measures your stress, your heart rate, how much exercise you're doing, and what it predicts you're consuming for your height and weight.
Right.
To tell you how much energy you've got left and when you're going to be most productive to either exercise or like brain power, brain stimulated.
So what the numbers say?
So it was so funny. So after my Monday, I woke up on the Tuesday, and it's like a percentage, and it says I woke up and I was like, I feel refreshed. What a lovely day I've had. It was great, and it said 91% body battery, and I was like, perfect. I'm almost at max. I had a big breakfast the day before, everything. I was just ready for the day. And I got in, went to work, got back home, and I was on like 60% body battery. And I was like, perfect. Had a bit of a late night. So now I got up the next day and it was like 69%. And it's deteriorated down. So on right now I'm on 16% body battery because all I've done is have late nights. And just not slept very well. And it reads my sleep.
You read your sleep?
So it reads my sleep and how well I'm sleeping, my REM sleep.
Okay, that's quite cool.
And it says, yeah, you're knackered, and yes, I am. I love it. I think the tech behind it is great.
Mine must be,
very interesting.
Because I get up at 5, and at the moment, most of this week I'll be going to bed at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So mine must be
drained.
So mine must be going like, you're on minus 2%.
Yeah.
Must be on minus battery. When you get presents, are you the type of person that's like, I gotta wear all of it? Like, as soon as you get like, I'm going out and I'm wearing that. If you like your birthday thing, you open a bunch of stuff, and then later on you're going to go out.
Yeah.
You're the type of person like, well, I've just got this stuff.
Yeah.
Is there only one thing to do? Gotta show it off.
Damn right. I love putting on new stuff. This watch hasn't left me since I got it. I charged it straight away. As soon as I got it, I put it on charge. This jumper, I've only worn it today because I had to dress smart all week. I had different. I was suited.
You're trying to peacock me.
Yes, damn right. But yeah, it's sick. I thank you very much for everyone that got me presents. Sean, that's not including you.
I got you a card.
You did get me a card. Thank you.
I didn't write in it, but I got you a card.
No, yeah. You got me a piece of paper. That's all. But yeah, so I'm having people over tomorrow though. I think we mentioned before you're actually busy. It's your cousin's 30th.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I'll be getting drunk.
You'll be getting drunk. I'll be getting drunk, but here I'll be staying in this cabin where I am currently. Yeah. In 24 hours, I will be also very drunk, which is great.
Does it record you being drunk, that watch?
It records bad sleep. But it doesn't. I don't think it records like alcohol level in my blood or anything.
No, I wasn't saying like that. But I was just saying like, does it?
Yeah, if I don't sleep very well, it'll be like, yo, you didn't sleep at all, boy. What you playing at? Because it records like bad REM sleep.
Because it'll be interesting.
Which alcohol stops.
Yeah,
stops you getting REM sleep.
Yeah, so it'll be really interesting to see like when you're hungover, how much is that? 1%.
Oh yeah. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated with it. I find it so interesting.
Send me a picture.
Yeah.
But post it on the do we have we don't have Instagram yet. We will have an Instagram.
Yeah. Oh no, we do. Oh, we've got it. There's no posts on it. We have a locked in Instagram. Is that what you're
Oh
asking?
no, yeah. Check it. Yeah, go. We'll be posted on the lock-in Instagram.
Lock in Instagram. I will. Yeah, I'll post my body battery tomorrow. So currently I'm 16%. It also tells me my stress, which is fun because I can look at how calm I am and how stressed I am. It's funny
how
because every
stressed are
time
you right now?
I'm low stress.
Oh, okay.
I'm not calm though. Weirdly, well, I guess that's because I'm talking. My heart rate's probably up or something. I don't know. It says I'm at a low stress level. It's 46 out of 100, but that anything over 25 is low stress. Anyway, enough about all my gifts and things like that. It was
Stop boasting.
Stop boasting. Exactly. I am very excited about all of that though, and I'm very excited for tomorrow. We're gonna go, just have drinks, play games, Jackbox games. If anyone's played them before, so much fun.
They are so good.
Yeah, I absolutely love them.
You love the joke one.
The joke boat is one of my favourite new ones.
I hate it.
It's so ridiculous and absurd and all the jokes are poor that I find it hilarious. If you've had a few drinks, it is one of the best ones ever. I've had a few mates who play it sober and they absolutely love it still, but it's definitely a hit or miss. Some people do not get it and it's not funny.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. Don't like it.
It's so good.
I love the shirt one.
Yeah, sure.
Although that deteriorates really quickly into like stuff we can't talk about on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like ha ha ha. Look, it's a smiley face,
penises.
and then penises, and then from there it's just
deteriorates horribly.
Yeah.
So
guys being guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's not even guys being guys.
It's guys being guys.
Penises.
Everything that feminists say about guys, about how bad we are, that game kind of proves it. Literally, you look back at it and kind of go, yeah, you know what? I see the point.
Damn. Yeah, I think there's a new one, or there's one that I haven't got yet, Jackbox 5, and I'm planning on getting that for this weekend. And that is like a robot battling competition. So you rap, and you have to make raps for the robots, and they spit your raps, and I think it's going to be horrible. It's going to be like the joke, though, 100%.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna make everyone play that, and it'll be fun.
You horrible person.
So, what have you been up to? Anything else this week? I think I've gone on about everything I've done, really. I went swimming, actually. One sec. I was talking about my triathlon.
Did you?
Level 1.
Did you send another picture? And did your mum body shame you?
Yeah. No, not this time. I've decided against that. Now that I'm drinking more as well, it's bad. It was the first time I tested the watch in the water.
All right.
And I wasn't counting my laps. I was just swimming. And it's easily the first I've done. I did 1,350 meters without stopping, which is 54 laps non-stop. Front crawl, and I was super proud of that. And I have to do 1,500 meters in June in open water, so I'm not there just yet, but I was so excited. It really did make a difference. It shows I've been improving. So yeah, guys, if you want fitness, just do it. And weirdly, you get fitter.
Oh my god, no way.
If you do exercise, you get fitter. It's a surprising thing for me.
Tough Mudder?
May 6th.
Right, cool.
Yeah. No. May 9th? May 9th.
May 9th, right. Cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to go out and train at the moment, but the weather,
so many storms. We've had 4 storms in the last 3 weeks.
Oh, it's just like
just nuts.
It's because we're running on mud as well, and I'm fortunate to live within the countryside area and everything else.
Yeah.
I thought I'd just go run in the countryside. Did that whiskey not agree with
Yeah,
me?
that whiskey hit the back of my throat hard. I just made a big grimace. And,
But yeah, no, yeah, it's just so waterlogged. Like it's a brook near where I live and everything else, and there's a river. There's a second brook being made due to surface water on the field.
Wow.
And it actually is. It's not like it's still like pathetic little stream thing on the side of your road. It's about as wide as this table at the moment.
Okay.
And it's pretty.
If anyone
deep.
can tell what that is, that's about 50 centimeters.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. It's about that deep as well. So it's about 2 foot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty damn. It's quite deep, and that's been made over the last since we've had the storms and everything else.
That's crazy. Yeah, it is mental. There's been so many road accidents and floodings on the road near us as well. Not as bad as some places. Some places are flooded. Like the floor is up to their people's knees and ruin their homes.
Yeah,
in England, which is crazy.
Normally in Wales, there's quite a lot of.
Yeah,
Wales seems to be getting the brunt of it, and so is Scotland. They always seem to get the brunt of it.
Yeah, I find that absolutely crazy. You just wouldn't think that happens in the UK. Well, I didn't, but it clearly does.
There's a few areas that have been hit year in and year out, and it's getting a little bit. It's getting to the point where something clearly needs to be done in that community. Like the government needs to be like, right, this is a recurring thing.
Yep.
Why is it happening?
Yeah.
And what can we do to stop it, or what can we do for the residents and people who live in that area so I don't have to deal with like, oh, it's raining again.
Why haven't they just built more floodplains? Isn't that surely why it's happening? Or they've built other things on the floodplains, so it's flooding elsewhere.
Yeah, but it hasn't happened for like. It's not like a yearly thing. It's starting to become like a yearly.
I was gonna say I thought it was a yearly thing, but that's because it is a yearly thing now.
Yeah.
So wait, you're saying it wasn't before?
No, yeah. When we was kids, it wasn't. We weren't watching the news every single day, and it was like, oh look, listen to this old lady who's been flooded.
I don't know about you, but I wasn't watching the news when I was a kid.
Yeah, we only had one TV in my house.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. Like.
So I basically, I was only allowed one TV in the house, and it was in the living room, and so
and
basically,
you sat down and watched the news.
When my dad came and was like, I'm watching the news, so I was like, I guess I watched the
and
news.
you just watched that. You weren't like, oh yeah, let me go play with my toys. You're like, let me just watch the news.
Sometimes I did that, but sometimes I was like, I'll
sit and watch.
Got a cup of tea in my hand.
This old lady's house has been flooded.
Yeah, basically. So sometimes it was really strange. It was really annoying when I got like a PlayStation.
Yeah,
and I didn't have another TV.
You're like, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank, Dad.
Oh no! What got really annoying is when we started playing online games, and I was in the middle of a match. My dad didn't understand what online games were, so it's like, just save it and come back to play, because I can't save. What do you mean you can't save?
I can't save. I can't pause the game, Dad.
It was like, just pause it, we come back to later. It's like, no, I can't. No, it's not how it works. My dad to this day, I don't think my dad really understands how it works.
Me and my brother, I agree, like, my parents used to do exactly the same. But me and my brother play so much online games now, it's quite funny. They're like, so dinner's going to be ready in 40 minutes, so you can fit one more online game in, and then you don't start another one. And we're like, okay. Or when they like call up and they're like, dinner's ready, and we're like, 5 minutes online game. They're like, okay, put it in the grill. They're very understanding, which is great.
Yeah. No, I've stopped playing. I think the only online game I play now is Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh yeah.
Which had a massive update, and I'm so grateful.
Is that number 2 or number 1?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 1's dead. It was awful.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it.
Oh really?
I didn't buy it. Yeah, I know. Joel's shocked because I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I do love. I've got 2 lightsabers.
And 2
And
doesn't seem like massive for like a massive.
And
Star
I've got
fan.
I've got an authentic Star Wars: A New Hope poster in my room.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean an authentic? Like a print or like an original? What do you mean?
It was an original poster used to advertise the movie.
Oh wow!
Original.
Okay, well, it was used in cinemas or something.
Yeah, when they used in cinemas. Everything.
Oh,
so
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I got one of them. So I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But I'm not going to fork out money for property for a product that I don't feel is worth my 60. That's 50 or 60 quid, isn't it? So,
yeah. All PS4 games though.
Yeah, so I was like, first Star Wars Battlefront, I was like, it's not worth that much money. And when I looked at the gameplay, it was too casual, too arcadey.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I'm not very good at games either, but at the same time, I want there to be a challenge. I accept the fact that I am bad.
Yes.
But I want there...
As long as you're having fun, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm having fun, don't mind.
Yeah.
And then Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out. I didn't buy that originally when it first came out as well, because that was, again, EA, what you doing? Also, EA cancelled another Star Wars game.
Did they?
Yeah.
How many are they making? Sounds like a lot.
Well, they've already published 3.
Well,
They cancelled. I think they cancelled like 5 or 6.
They made the Dark Souls one, didn't they? That was the most recent
Fallen
one.
Order.
Fallen Order. Yeah, that was meant to be really good.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
That is a really no. I got that. I played that. That's a really good game. I like that. That was a good game. It's the first Star Wars game that got released by EA, and for the starting point, from the word go, it was good. Like Star Wars Battlefront 2 was not good from the get go.
Yeah,
it had the loot box thing.
Yes,
which is gone by the way. There is no loot boxes. The only loot box you get is when you unlock when you get a certain amount of kills on a gun, you unlock an attachment on it.
Yeah.
And then it comes to you in a form of a loot box. I don't know why, but it does.
Okay, but it's a guaranteed.
It's a guaranteed thing. Once you achieve a certain amount of kills, it's just like Call of Duty. Once you achieve a certain amount of kills, you're going to get this attachment. You're going to get this thing.
I bet they just made the animation for it before, and they couldn't be bothered to remove it.
Yeah, no, there's a loot box. It's just a thing that's in the background. That's a reminder of its troubled beginnings.
It's ugly past.
But yeah, I was going to say credit to EA, but I won't give credit to EA because I feel like they're the ones who fucked the game over.
Yeah, it was the community that just kicked off, right?
Yeah. Well, they have a right to. I mean, that's just a piss take.
Yeah. Well, it's good that they changed it because they didn't have to. I guess it would have sold worse if they did.
I still blame EA, but I'm going to give credit to DICE. DICE have done that. They've changed that game around. And anyone who's a Star Wars fan who likes video games and everything else, I would say check out Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's what the game should have been from the beginning now.
DICE are the people that make Battlefront, is that correct? The publishers make Battlefront?
You mean Battlefield?
Battlefield, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
thinking they've made it a proper shooter,
It's a proper shooter. It's a
and
proper.
EA have just allowed them to use Star Wars.
Yeah, they've allowed them to use Star Wars, and they basically, once everyone kicked off about the loot box thing, they went, okay, no more loot boxes. After the Disney CEO basically called EA and was like, yo, what are you playing at? And they were like,
Stop.
what do you think you're doing? We're EA. And then Disney were like, we're Disney. We own Marvel, Star Wars, and Fox, and we're looking at buying DC.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that? They're thinking of buying DC.
I have not.
They're thinking of buying
That'd
DC
be
Comics.
ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous.
I can't- I
What, so
don't-
Marvel and DC are owned by
For the
Disney.
same. Yeah, they should not be owned by. I feel like that.
What a crossover.
I feel like that because DC movies have just been starting to get good.
Yes.
They're just beginning to get good and everything else. I feel like
That's why Disney are interested.
I think Disney are looking at them, man, that the competition's actually getting pretty good now. Because beforehand, it was not exactly much of a competition. I mean,
I don't think even now, right? Marvel is a different beast to DC.
yeah, it's definitely a different beast. I would definitely
Yeah.
say that I think Marvel's
Not
still
even
way
close.
ahead in terms of movies and stuff like that. I think
Yeah.
Marvel's still way ahead. I haven't read the comics in a while, so I can't say on a comic book.
Yeah, it's a cinematic universe. But because what did the most recent film? What was it? Endgame, Avengers Endgame, made over what? Almost 2 billion, was it?
Yeah.
2 billion. What's the highest revenue DC film? It's like Wonder Woman brought in 120. Like
Nah, not in the same.
Joker brought in 98 mil, which is great for an R-rated film, but nothing else.
Yeah,
It's
but it won an Oscar
it won an Oscar. I mean, that's big. That is big.
for a comic book movie.
They're
Black
all
Panther.
bringing in like 100 to 200 mil, like the DC films. If
No,
Marvel is 10 times larger than that, it's a
Yeah,
different beast completely. Nowhere near.
Well, yeah, but the DC thing's had a rocky part. I mean, we had Man of Steel, which it was an okay movie.
Awful.
No, I thought it was okay.
I didn't enjoy it.
It really truly fell apart with Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
That was not a good film.
that was abysmal. What
That
about
was-
Justice League? When did they make that? How much did that make? Do we know?
I don't know, but that was awful as well. We had CGI
Cool.
moustache.
No, if no one told you about that, would you ever have noticed?
Yes,
It's
it's so off. It's so
did not
weird.
notice. I watched the whole film without knowing about it. Heard about the controversy afterwards, and was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't notice it in the film.
Yeah, but can you now unsee it?
Yeah. Well, not if I watch the film
See,
again,
all
I
the
bet I
people
wouldn't
know,
notice.
It's so bad. In the first shot is one of the animated shots, and you could tell like there's something off about his face.
Oh, really? I just thought he was fat or something. Like he put on weight on his face.
You know, no, but that's the thing. People got if you didn't know, you'd be like, something's
Just a
something's
touch
not
off.
right.
Yeah.
Something's a bit off. And when someone tells you, you kind of look at the lip and go like, oh yeah, got it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's funny because I feel like actors changing weight in films is very funny. I don't know if you've seen that before. I think
Christian Bale.
Well, no. Sorry, I mean during the same film. Not Christian Bale is fantastic because he changes his weight for the film. Like the mechanic, he's tiny, and then for Batman, he was or the Dark Knight, he was so muscly, and that was one film after the other, wasn't it? Yeah, great for that. Tom Hanks does the same. I mean, during the same film. I think Simpsons took the mick out of it before, where Homer like loses a bunch of weight, then gains a bunch of weight during the filming of one film. But what was the film I was just thinking of?
I don't know. You were thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking of it. I just forgot. The Henry Cavill is what I'm thinking. Like someone's chubby. Oh, sorry. The most recent Bad Boys. Have you seen the most recent Bad Boys with
No.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence? Martin Lawrence loses weight throughout the film, but obviously all the shots weren't filmed in sequence.
So he goes from like
he
skinny
loses
fat,
and
skinny
gains
fat.
weight throughout the film, and it's very funny.
So he loses and gains weight for. Oh, that's just awful.
He clearly was trying to lose weight throughout the film. Like he was quite
Yeah,
chubby, and they filmed the first scene, and he's probably at his chubbiest then, and he's trying to lose weight. But clearly they filmed some scenes out of sequence, and he slowly just gains weight and loses weight throughout the film, and it's very funny. I find that
Sounds
it's just
awful.
Bad Boys is a joke in itself, you know, like it's so
it's Fast and Furious.
yeah, it's the Fast and Furious. But yeah, imagine if
But
like
cops.
Ludacris in Fast and Furious just got chubby and then started losing weight, like two stone difference maybe. Like it's noticeable. His face looks very different.
Vin Diesel gets a beard belly and then loses the beard belly.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, imagine if Vin Diesel lost the like 50% of his muscle and then gained it back halfway through the film without
I love
any
that.
explanation. Yeah, well,
I wouldn't expect anything less from Fast and Furious, to be honest.
but that's part of the fun. It was just looked stupid.
We're going to see the Fast and Furious movie together. I'm dragging
you
it.
actually have to. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine with this.
Joel's like, I don't really want to go and see this disgusting beast of a thing.
I'll watch it. I've got Odeon Limitless card, so I just get films for free, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll go see most films. I'll see any film. It was good.
I like you went to see the sequel to, was it Godzilla or Pacific Rim? And someone said, I didn't like the fact there was a...
Oh, Godzilla, I think.
Was it Godzilla? Someone said, the story was so... It's like, what's the story? Just monster fighting monster? That's no story. No one wants... They might as well just introduce it like a boxing... I feel like it should just be a boxing event. And in the corner...
Yeah. Well, yeah, someone said, I don't think the storyline was strong enough. And I was like, it's a monster film. There is giant monsters punching the hell out of each other. And there's a giant moth thing called Mothra, and it's amazing. And it dies, and
Spoiler alert, jeez, Joel, fucking hell.
It's just like, it's a
monster movie.
It's a monster versus monster movie, and Godzilla dies, and then Mothra goes, I'm going to kill myself to save Godzilla. Then Godzilla comes back and then kills the thing that kills him, and it's amazing. Why do you want it anymore? It's giant monsters beating the hell out of each other with laser beams. Like, there doesn't need to be a story.
So basically what you're saying is that it's Dragon Ball Z, but with giant monsters.
Yeah, I love a giant monster film.
Like Pacific Rim.
Love it. Yeah.
Pacific Rim was brilliant, and everyone loved it and everything else. The sequel came out, people was like, the story's just not as good, and I was like, what story?
Yeah,
There's a story?
What film are you looking for?
Yeah, it's a robot fighting a giant monster. I mean, a giant robot fighting a giant monster. The first movie had literally like a guy using was it trucks or containers?
Yeah.
As like knuckle dusters. It's like,
yeah. It was great. I think that's the point. It's just dumb.
so stupid.
Just dumb fun. And I think that's what the movie industry lacks a lot. I think if someone's saying where'd the story go, if anyone has watched Pacific Rim 1, where's the story start? There
is no story.
There was no story. They go, our brains have to link and two people have to operate one robot and be completely in link because no reason to explain that. No reason. Because it's too much energy for one person to use.
I don't actually remember the story from Pacific Rim. I actually can't remember it.
There isn't. It's a giant robot fight. There's no.
That's all I care about.
But I think that's what
it's like
Godzilla
Independence
1.
Day.
Oh yeah, like Independence Day. There's a tiny bit of story.
All I remember is that Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum saved the day with a USB stick.
Yes. But do you not remember like the first? I think the first like 40 minutes is them saying aliens are coming, and some radio host being like, "Oh, I can decipher these beeps," and they say, "Oh, it's locations and coordinates. Oh, they're here." It is 40 minutes of build up, but you don't remember that. You just remember the good boom part.
Yeah, I just remember things blowing up at the White House.
And then the guy flying his little crop duster into the UFO.
What does it say?
Like
I'm back.
Oh yeah. He's good.
I'm back. It is definitely I'm back, isn't it? I'm getting that wrong.
I don't know. Terminator.
I haven't seen it so long.
I'll be back.
Yeah, because didn't they abduct him? Turn up.
Didn't they abduct him? Is that what the point was? And he's just I'm back.
Yeah, they abducted him and he came back and people thought he was a nutcase.
And he's just hammered.
He got kicked out of the. I think he got kicked out of the U.S. Air Force for it.
Yeah, and he's letting crop dusters the wrong field. It's a great film. Watch Independence Day if you haven't. But I think that's where the first Godzilla went wrong. That's what I was just about to say.
Have you seen the first? Tried to have a story.
Tried to have a story. Do you remember Bryan Cranston was in it, and then they tried to have an army bit? Just have Godzilla. I don't understand. Are you sure the one with Walter White in it? Yeah.
Yeah. He spent 5 minutes of like this build up. Once the fight actually happened, I was like, yes.
It was fine. Yeah, it was fine. But the second one, I would say, was far superior. The second
Godzilla. It cuts the bullshit out. It's like, okay, you're here to see monster fighting the monster.
Goddamn right.
Here's the monsters fighting the monsters, and people are reviewing them.
I want Gojira. I want Mothra. I want all the good stuff.
That's not what the reviews said. The reviews were like, okay, we want more stories. Like, no, we don't.
Goddamn, no. Mothra's one of my favourites.
I actually prefer like films like that. I actually would prefer they just like filmed it like a Rocky movie, like Godzilla, a training montage of Godzilla, like.
I would love to see that too.
Yeah, just Mount Everest in the other one, one hand, and was it another? What's the other mountain? What's the other big mountain?
What? Mount Everest.
Mount Everest and
I don't know, K2, second biggest
Mount
Fuji.
K2. He's there just pumping him. Like,
that'd be good. I'd pay to watch that
with the music.
I would pay to watch that. I think that'd be great.
It's Mothra. He's got the Empire State's Building on one wing.
Yeah.
On the other wing, it's got the Dubai buildings. Like
he's like racing Boeing 747s. He's just like whoa. flying along. That'd be well good.
We have the announcer.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble. That's what I want. Just skip the credits. That's it. Godzilla vs King Kong should just be like a boxing match.
Yes.
And actually advertise it as a boxing match. Actually, there should be like trash talking, or like the Godzilla has subtitles.
That'd be great. That'd be so.
And Godzilla speaks Japanese because Godzilla's originally Japanese. So he should start off like going like trash talking King Kong. He was like,
that's why.
Oh, hang on a minute.
That's what it's called, isn't it? Gojira? Is that what his actual name is? Godzilla. Yeah.
And then King Kong like, come at me, bro.
His chest.
Come at me, bro.
Doesn't he just go the entire time? That's it. And it just roars.
It's just sign language.
Is sign language?
Where? Because have you not seen
I've seen so many King Kongs. They're all
not. Yeah, but he's a monkey. Monkeys use sign language.
He's an ape, not a monkey.
You damn dirty ape.
Yeah, goddamn right. Can't call him a monkey. That's disrespectful.
It's part of the same primate family.
No, primates are apes, my friend.
Yeah, monkeys are part of the same family, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like a derogatory. Like they're the worst type.
Are we ranking monkeys now?
Yeah.
He at top.
If you look at the kingdom, like aren't monkeys less intelligent? Apes are the more intelligent of the bunch, of the same species. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Both of them show.
And then there's
both of them. I think both monkeys show great intelligence.
So apes show greater intelligence than monkeys, and also there are greater apes and lesser apes. And do you know what there's only one lesser ape. I think there's like 9 greater apes and one lesser ape.
I don't know who. What?
The one lesser ape, I think, is a gibbon.
A gibbon.
I'm like, poor gibbon. Why he has his own category because he's dumb. They're like, screw the gibbon. Why did scientists do that?
Is
like,
it just a monkey with Down syndrome? Is it just?
Yeah. It's a greater ape with an extra chromosome. That's
we just offended so many people, and I'm okay with it.
I don't understand why they call it a lesser ape, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the case. I'll be upset if it's not gibbon now. I'm sorry, gibbons, gibbon lovers, if it's not gibbon. I think it is.
We get so many people like nature is like, it's not an ape with Down syndrome. How dare you?
I look forward to if this podcast made it to a bunch of naturists. If this go in front of them, I'll be happy.
I'll just get cry.
Yeah, as they should.
Teeth are scales.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but just back, we'll change off the subject in just a second. But monster films are some of the best in the world. I think they are. They're what's needed twice a year, and I want a big monster film every twice a year.
And I want them to be filmed. I actually want it to be like set up like a boxing match.
Have you seen The Meg? That's all I want to say now. Have you seen The Meg?
That's like another dumb monster film, isn't it?
It's a dumb monster film where a megalodon escapes from the bottom of the ocean.
You would love the Fast. Have you never really watched the Fast and Furious movie? No, I haven't. You would love the Fast and Furious movie. It's just stupid.
Jason Statham's in.
He's in The Meg. There's a movie with him in. There's a Fast and Furious movie called Hobbs and Shaw with him in. It's actually my favourite Fast and Furious movie.
Really? Okay, well maybe I'd watch that. I actually do love Jason Statham. Have you seen Cranked?
Yes.
It's so dumb, and I love it. That's the perfect action film, I think. It's you turn off fully, and you're just like, I'm going to watch the dumbest, most ridiculous stuff with the most ridiculous premise of a story that doesn't make any sense, and it's great. It ticks every box for me, I think, Cranked. That is my perfect action film. And Jason Statham is the embodiment of that.
Yeah, I think a good action film is, as long as you can fall asleep and then wake up and still have a rough idea what the hell's going on, it's all good.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Sharknado?
Yeah, we watched it around Max's.
I didn't watch it around Max. Oh, yeah, no, I did watch it around Max's. Yeah, you're totally right. We watched all 4 back to back. I forgot you were there.
Was that our mate's thing? I'm saying his name because he will probably be on the podcast at some point.
We are now deciding from now on we are going to not use people's real names just for our sanity. It makes everything a little bit easier, but Max is actually Max's name.
Yeah, Max is actually Max's name, but he will probably end up on the podcast. Names. That's why we're just okay saying his name.
Yes. Yeah, he's a very close mate, but from now on, most people, we won't use their real names. It's just one of the rules that we're going to stick with from now on, but we'll say when we're addressing someone.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was around his house, and we just watched it, and you was like, this is the best crap.
Yes.
This is the best rubbish ever.
It was one of my favourite things in the world. I remember just sitting there watching it, and because we were watching the third one, I believe, and I was watching it, went to the toilet, came back, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, and I sat back down and was like, has the fourth one started? And they were like, no, this is still the third one. And they were in space. And I was like, what happened? How in 10 minutes did it go from we're on the land, no mention of space. There wasn't a mention of going to space, and they were on the moon in a spacesuit with Days of Hasselhoff fighting off sharks with the American flag, and I was like, I don't understand what's happening.
Sharknadoes, man.
They are my favourite turn off. They were great to watch drunk with a bunch of friends and everyone laugh at it. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
And as a piece of cinema, don't watch it.
Oh yeah.
If you want to appreciate cinema as an art form and everything else, don't watch Sharknado.
Yeah.
If you just want to get drunk and laugh at someone's attempt to make a movie, then great, just put it on.
Yeah, 100%.
That or Michael Bay.
Yes, yeah. Armageddon, Transformers, classic. Yeah. Anyway, we'll move off the subject now. I think there's a few things that we wanted to talk about. I know you just pointed at a list of things that you wrote down. I mean, we can start anywhere, but I think the coronavirus is the top thing on the list there.
Oh, the Sword Art Online one.
The Sword Art Online.
Okay, first question is it okay to joke about it? Because is it getting quite... It ramping up in Europe and within the UK. Is it still okay to joke about it?
Definitely. I don't know why it's worse now that it's in Europe, because it was always bad.
Well, no,
it's so many more deaths in China than in Europe.
I made jokes not really thinking about it.
Yes.
And then we pissed off China by, saying Hong Kong is China, even though Hong Kong doesn't want to be China, and then calling their leader Winnie the Pooh after South Park.
Yeah.
So yeah, and now word from my sponsor, Chinese Airlines.
Funny thing is, they Cathay Pacific, which are the Chinese main airline, have cut 30% or lost 30% of their flights. They've had to stop them. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I mean, their main flights are either internal or into China, so they've got so many in there.
Well, the government will keep them afloat anyway. It's probably a government-owned company. Anyway.
I don't know if it is or not, but I presume they won't go under. They're a huge airline, absolutely huge.
I'll mention the government has
an airline. Yeah, I mean, if it is, it's Cathay Pacific. They're the biggest in China.
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely yeah. They have a little foot thing.
If it's
because Huawei, they've got a little thing in Huawei as well. Everything's owned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a communist capitalist state.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's
even though they don't want that title, that's what they are.
Yeah. But is it okay to joke about? I mean, you can joke about anything.
I feel like we should joke about it more because to stop the panic.
It is. I think it is personally overhyped and overstressed in the media. I really don't think it's as big a deal as it is. It's spreading quite dramatically, and it takes 2 weeks to show, which is quite serious. Yeah, no, I don't disagree that show that to Italy. Of what 400 people have infected and 12 dead.
It has jumped really quickly in Italy.
Is it 12 dead? I think.
Is it 12 dead? I didn't think anyone died in Italy yet.
Oh, maybe I can't remember. I remember seeing that there was scary numbers.
I've been half. I know Italy's been closing its borders down, some of its borders and things and stuff like that.
I think someone did die. I don't want to.
It would make sense. It would make sense if the reaction they've taken. It would make sense that someone's passed away.
I thought people had died in Italy, and I think there's because it jumped 6 today in UK. Six extra cases added today, which is crazy.
They're elderly. They're old, aren't they?
I haven't checked the ages, but basically, more people die from traffic collisions than they're dying from the coronavirus
at the moment.
That's why I'm saying it's just. Are you worried about getting into your car each day?
No.
Then why are people at the moment? Obviously, in China it's much worse, but in China the deaths are now declining. New cases.
We're banned from China. We don't even exist in China.
Yeah. Also,
so don't worry about that. But I mean,
did you hear about one other thing? Chinese people that got the coronavirus and then have been let out of hospital, cured from the coronavirus, they survived. Got it again.
Okay,
the strain is changing and infecting people again. You're not immune from it after getting it, which is dangerous.
Okay, that's new to me.
That's dangerous.
I
heard that today.
Are you sure about that? That's not just a weird rumor.
Yeah, I heard that today. So the strain is changing, so you can get it again.
Because one thing I will say is there's a lot of misinformation. If you hear something from word of mouth, just take the time and check it out.
Give it a quick Google.
Yeah, give it a quick Google. Because I haven't heard that before.
Yeah.
Because I have heard once you told me about the there's more than one type of coronavirus.
Yes.
You're right. There is more than one type of coronavirus, but there's only this one is the newest one, and it is literally the most deadliest one of them all.
Yes, the COVID-19. I believe.
It's been named and everything else. But I mean, but I don't. Everything's right. It has been enough deaths over a significant amount of time to actually consider how deadly this virus actually is.
Yeah, it's 2 to 4% is what it's killing off. 2 to 4%, which is more deadly than the Spanish flu or Spanish influenza, which was 2 to 3%, which is at the moment, yeah.
At the moment, but I wasn't saying this. Last time I heard and everything else, this is from, again, Dr. Mike. Just whack the thing.
Don't whack the mic. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. You'll like that.
He did a video. He basically saying there's a lot of misinformation. Double checking everything else. Don't be cautious, but don't panic.
Yes.
So that's why I feel like we should kind of joke about it. I mean, we're not. If you're affected and everything else, and family members, this is not. This content is not for you.
Obviously, no, it's horrible, but so is any disease.
Well, yeah. I feel like we should joke about it to make it lighter.
Yeah.
And everything else.
Yeah, I don't.
Until one of us gets it, and in case you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to Thailand, so I'm screwed. I'm going to Thailand in under a month.
So if you want a job in the Lock-In podcast,
yeah,
contact.
We're going to need a host.
Sean Blackwell.
Sean Blackwell at hotmail.com. I don't know if that's a real email. Please don't email it.
Probably is, but it's not mine.
It's not yours.
So I can email it. I don't care.
No, let's not.
Everyone sends spam to Sean Blackwell at hotmail.com.
So, I think we can joke about it. It's just, okay. I don't think it's as big a deal as possible. As
this hotel.
Oh, yeah, sorry. This Tenerife hotel. There's a hotel in Tenerife. Because, Sean, you heard roughly about this, right?
I heard roughly about it and automatically thought of you. But go,
yes.
you give the details and I'll mention it. I think I already gave it away already, but go ahead.
Yeah. So I work in travel and I hear about this all the time. This is my day-to-day job. There's a hotel in Tenerife with over 1,000 people in it. That there was one case of a holidaymaker going from Italy over to there, and the coronavirus was confirmed him as a carrier. So everyone has been told to self-isolate into their rooms. Food and champagne will be brought round to your rooms, but please isolate yourself. People aren't doing that. People have decided, I'm going to put a mask on and go and sunbathe and walk around the hotel, which is ridiculous. I think it's absolute insanity. I get it. 2 weeks in a room while you're on holiday, it sounds awful, but you are putting so many people at risk.
What is that? A hospital in UK got closed down because someone turned on and I think I got the coronavirus, and they were like, "For fuck!" I can literally just imagine the nurse or the person at the desk like, "For fuck's sake, did you not get the message that everyone else got?
Yeah,
stay at home and call 111.
Call 111, guys.
But now we have to close down this whole fucking hospital. I think it turned out he didn't have the coronavirus, but I mean, he was just lucky. But I mean. If you have the coronavirus, stay indoors and call 111, or call your local. If you live in a
call 111. Just call 111. They will be the people.
What if they're American? That's
yeah. Okay, sorry.
Call 911 if you live in America, and call whatever your emergency services. Be like, I think I've got the coronavirus. What is the number I actually need to call to say like I'm dying?
Yeah. So if you're dying,
what's my local
obviously
funeral
call 999. But yeah, but otherwise, call 111. It's not. Yeah. As I said, 2 to 4% of people are dying. That means you have a 98 to 96% chance of surviving. It's an issue which is affecting over 65s much more severely than anyone else. Younger age groups and younger children are not passing away from it very often, even with a lower immune system. So there is a lot of misinformation, but it's just don't panic. I think it's pretty chill. Again, these people that have been trapped away.
The UK is chill. I mean, we're kind of
so far.
We're the nation that when there's been a terrorist attack or everything, we literally wake up the next day and be like, "Where's the fucking bus? You got blown up. That's not an excuse. I've got to get to work.
Get me another bus."
We do not care.
Yeah,
like the Blitz. It's like World War II during the Blitz. There was like apparently there's like spies. So we at least let this information go to because at this point in the war, I think we had full control of the whole spy network in Germany and everything else, which is. The main advantage is why we got through World War II because we were so close to losing. Yeah. But he got like reports going like, "Oh yeah, basically Britain's your bombings in London not working. Everyone's carrying on their normal life." And what do you mean? So yeah, people are just you blow up a shop, they just keep opening up and open up with no roof, no windows, and everything else. And apparently, people German officials were like, "This is nonsense. People are losing their homes, they're losing loved ones and everything else, and they just carry on like nothing happened. I don't believe this. Clearly, this guy's a double agent. Don't contact him." So Germany, and so we let this information go, and then they banned the double agent. So the double agent went, "Well, I just work for the English then. Get a new name, get a new identity, and become a triple agent, I guess." It's so like, yeah, we only let one Yeah, I love that.
I was totally unaware of this. This sounds great.
It's brilliant. It's another report. It was like, I don't understand why the British people are not crying on their knees, going, "What? End it." We just went, "Oh, I'm bomb laying in my house, but I'm alive." You want sausages? I've got sausages.
Yeah.
They've got a bit of shrapnel in, but
sausage rolls though. That's what keeps us going. Greggs and sausage rolls. Yeah. No. So well.
Yeah, back to the hotel one. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine, man. That's fine. So yeah, so a lot of people are self-isolated. Some aren't, and they're wandering around the hotels. And people have said, I saw a few reports where basically Jet2 is the main people that took them out there, the main carrier that took them out there, or airline.
I'm trusting you because all I know is that the hotel got closed off.
So I think TUI and Jet2 are the main people. It is that style of hotel. It's normally I don't know if it's all inclusive, but it's a bucket and spade style hotel. You know, right on the beach, chill out, don't do anything. Jet2 have said we're not taking anyone back until you are definitely confirmed negative carrier of the coronavirus, which is understandable because if you put someone on a plane.
I mean, at this
everyone
point,
gets it, right? Everyone gets it. That's the point, because it's so enclosed. And people are kicking off about this and pleading to come home. They're like, we need to be back right now. And it's like, you're risking so many people. It's insane that you consider the few over the many.
Yeah, I'm really bad. I heard about this, and all I thought was, this is Joel's heaven. This is basically sold out online. This is basically sold out online. You've got like all these levels. I feel like you would just get like a black coat.
Get black overcoat.
Get 2 snooker sticks. We're like, come on, bitches, let's take the boss.
I totally. Let me make it to floor 50, and I'm out of here.
You just roll your like, are you my love interest? Are you my love interest? Are you my love interest? No, not you. Are you my love interest? I don't like you or anything. It's you.
It's you. I don't like you or anything.
I don't like you or anything. It's you. You're
it definitely is. Oh, hello, Asuna.
What about you? I'm 12. Nope, not you.
Not you.
Because anime.
Oh, mate. I love that. Yes.
Can I talk about anime for a bit?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just going to say, I agree. It is kind of crazy that people are locked in.
No, you usually
the best heaven, but I do find that very
funny. No, you usually like you usually get said, Sean, I'm installed out online.
Yeah. I've got to fight the chef to get to the next level. Go on, talk about anime. What's up? You been watching anything good?
I have found something good. It's Devil May Cry.
Oh, really? Is that an anime?
That is an anime.
I know the game quite well, but
yeah, Devil May Cry. It's one on Netflix.
Is it based on the game?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't played the game.
Well, now we're at a stalemate. As I know
but the anime is really, really good. But it got me thinking on the way, because I was trying to explain. Someone at work asked me about anime, and I told him that, Carol on Tuesday is a really good one. Beck, Devil May Cry, and everything else. No, it's not Devil May Cry. Fucked up again.
Because Devil May Cry is the game. It's very well known for that.
I get the anime. I get
that's fine. Yeah, get up.
I only just started it, so I'm a little bit.
So, let me say about. Oh, go on. No, do you want to continue? I was going to say I can talk while you search if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I saw a funny meme earlier where it's like saying, "Oh, Pokemon is an anime," so enjoy. The Pokemon has just released. It released its first game on February 26th, I believe. So they always release something cool on the 26th or 27th of February every year. And this year they released their top 10 Pokemon voted by the community. When did everyone stop enjoying or stop loving Pikachu? It wasn't on anywhere on the top 10 list. I feel really sad about that.
Oh, no, did I send you this? I think I sent you a picture of it. Because Charizard was number 1, wasn't it?
Charizard wasn't number 1, no. Ooh. So Google and there was a fan-made poll. I can tell you exactly who it was if you want.
The anime, in case everyone was wondering, was Devilman Crybaby.
Devilman Crybaby, I love it. Devil May Cry is definitely the game. Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah.
And there's clearly a pun off of that. If Devil May Cry, if not.
No, it's amazing. People should definitely watch it. But yeah, it's I'm also thinking of starting another one because someone has suggested to me.
Yeah.
Which is
how many Desperados are you through? Are you only through the first one?
Yeah, but I had that 2 whiskeys.
Okay. Did you?
Castlevania. Yeah.
Castlevania,
which is based on the game.
Also the game,
yeah. I know for a fact that is based on a game, and that is on Netflix. And someone said to me, I had a number of people go to me, watch it, you'll love it. So,
okay. I love Castlevania. That's a great game, by the way, if anyone hasn't played that.
So I feel like
I love retro games.
Yeah, it's a good game.
We should play some games on a stream.
We should.
I think that'd be great.
People can find out how bad I am at games. I'm awful at video. Joel can confirm this. I'm generally rather bad at video games.
Correct. And I am fairly good at video games. I play video games very, very well most of the time. First-person shooters are probably my weakest, and that's the ones we play the most together. But I am quite good at fighting games. I'm very, very good at retro games. And
You're very good
at
at fighting
RPGs.
games.
Yeah.
I'm better at RPGs. I prefer RPGs.
No one plays fighting games with me because I beat everyone and no one played with me. So now I'm probably worse because no one plays. I played in.
I like fighting games. I like the idea of fighting games. I'm just not. I just can never master them.
Yeah, they are hard. It's hard.
I feel like it's something that if I just spend enough time trying to learn it, I'll become reasonably good at give you a match.
That's the thing. Yeah,
it's just I have so much other shit to do.
Yeah, I love games. It's my escape. Games are my escape. Every time after work, every time after it's like, oh, I've got to do something, and then I just play a game to relax. I play so many games. I play hours of games a day.
Well, that's what it should be.
Yeah, it's my
definitely should be. It's at the moment I'm working weekends. I'm doing stuff, and during the week when I get in, I have to do stuff because I'm doing stuff for the weekend. So at the moment, I actually don't really have much time to chill out and do the stuff that I want to do. Not watching, apart from like on the bus. That's why I like watching anime and stuff and things. So on the bus, on the train. So
yeah, well, if we could, well, I mean, I'm loving doing these podcasts because it's so much fun just to have a chat with you.
Yeah, man.
But I would love to meet up on a weekend and just play games for a couple of hours.
Yeah,
record or live stream.
I'll be honest. I think next weekend I'm actually free.
We can talk about this later.
Yeah. Let's not talk about this.
My brain was just like, am I free next weekend? And I was like, I don't know. And now I feel like I'm talking like Ludwig. If anyone sees that, he's a stream that I'm watching about that. Any free weekenders in the chat? No, let's not do that.
Who was the start of Twitch, guys?
Yeah, I love Ludwig. If anyone watches him, he's very, very funny. He's definitely my type of streamer. Yeah, I watched a League of Legends streamers as well, called a guy called Nightblue, and it was funny because he was just like, any sets in the chat, and I was like, that's a Ludwig reference. It's funny when Twitch streamers will reference each other, and it's just like, what is happening?
Twitchception.
Yeah, Twitchception. Exactly. I can't remember where we were going with this. With the,
I have no idea. We've just been rambling on for ages now.
Yeah, we've rambled for a while, and it's quite fun. Anyway, we'll get off at this point. We were planning on talking a few different things. I know my birthday was one of them, but you also. One of the notes was NHS Ben. That was one of the notes that you'd written down, and okay. I'm so baffed by that note.
Basically,
I just say it.
This is kind of a weird conversation. But I was talking about the NHS, gone conversation, and he basically got angry because someone said that one of the problems with the NHS is people come here to get surgery and then they fuck off back to their own country. And I basically said that only happens if it's life threatening. Mm-hmm. And if they have health insurance and travel insurance. I
think they have to pay, right?
Well, no, if it's life-threatening, they do it first, and then they go, like, where's your insurance? Because it's life-threatening, and it's a NHS pay system. And some people go, apparently the rumour is that people go like, oh no, I've got no life insurance, so I'll just go and leave the country, which I don't know is true. I don't know enough about the NHS to say whether or not that actually does happen or not.
Yeah.
But, this guy, Ben, was like... No, you can't just turn up and everything else. But I had a family member who turned up here. He ended up being ill. He's not from this country, by the way.
Okay.
He came over here to visit him and everything else. And he was like, he went to the NHS, like, I'm not very well, and they turned him away. I'm like, but he went to the doctors. Yeah, he went home and he had surgery. I'm like,
what?
So but they turned him away. I went, did he have life insurance? I went, yeah. Do you have travel insurance? He went, yeah. I'm like, he can't have. He must have missed one of those two things because you would have got seen to. And no, you can't just turn on. I went, I've been to Mexico.
Yeah.
Been bitten by a snake.
Yeah.
And had to go in hospital and everything else and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is what happened. They're like, have you got life insurance? Yes. Have you got travel insurance? Yes. Good. We make sure you won't die. Because I'm pretty sure if one of those answers was like, no, they'd be like, see you later, mate.
Get out.
literally, like, open the ambulance door to just push me out like, into live traffic.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, it's like, but you must have, because it works in pretty much every. That's where it works in most countries. If you have life insurance and travel insurance, you'd be taken care of.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, they are there to save your life. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And I mean, money does come second. I think that I do agree with you.
So I was confused. So I don't feel like I thought something is missing
Yeah, no,
to that
I
story.
totally agree.
Either that or this specific hospital.
If someone walked into an NHS hospital in England and just said, anyone from any country in the world just went, all right, my kidney's just ruptured, help. We would say they would go straight into surgery, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, no. The
or my appendix just burst.
Yeah,
like, they would just be like, yeah,
if
cool.
it's life-saving surgery, I'm pretty sure the NHS would be like, well, we're fixed now. Worry about the money later.
Oh, okay. So let's say, I don't know then, your eardrum's ruptured. I don't know. Let's just say something like that.
You can't do anything about that, can you? It's just like, well, here's some cotton wool in your ears.
Oh, mate, broken arm. I'm just throwing out situations here.
Broken arm. They'll probably fix a broken arm.
All right, I'm back.
It's not life-threatening.
What would you say is a situation that they wouldn't fix? Then I was just trying to think.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I think you've rebutted all of my.
I don't know, because I know people. But that's the thing. Is that if you turn up and you have like a broken arm and say that,
help.
Yeah, they'll help. I've never heard of the NHS turning away someone.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. I haven't
ever. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard that either.
And I'm so surprised. Insane. I'm like, surely if you have, either he wasn't very well, and they were like, well, it's probably got a cold or everything else, or he can wait until he goes back to his own country and everything else, or he didn't have the right, or something was missing. I don't understand, or either that, or it's just bullshit.
See, I don't think.
I don't quite understand.
I can't imagine if the health insurance or life insurance ever would have stopped the NHS doing something. If someone needs help, they help. Like
normally, yeah.
I can't imagine that's the case. I mean, I've we
know a few nurses.
I know fairly well. Yeah, I know a few nurses. The previous stories, all that good stuff. We both know nurses well. Karen, also, thank you very much for commenting and leaving feedback on the second podcast. We appreciate that very much. I've read it about an hour ago. We are actually filming directly after reading your comments, and thank you for timestamping all of the times you were mentioned in the YouTube video.
Yes, Kieran. I'm just going to name drop Kieran from now on. Every now and then I'll be like, Kieran.
He's very funny. We appreciate the feedback. It really does help, and it makes us know that we're enjoyed, and that this is worth keep doing. We were enjoying it ourselves anyway, and this is fun. But it's always great to get feedback and just be told. You said your sister watches this as well and enjoys it. Yeah. So I mean, that's really, really nice. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Please suggest us to other people, though.
This is fun. We can do our own marketing, and I think eventually we're doing this for fun. If we get bigger, we get bigger. I mean, that'd be great, but it doesn't matter right now. So I totally agree though. I don't understand if the NHS, if someone walks into the NHS with a life-threatening injury, I'm sure they'd be treated.
I've never ever known
something's missing. I can't give you any more points in this story. What do you think?
No, I can't get any points. It's just a weird thing. So I was wanting to talk to you because I know you know a few nurses.
Yeah, I used to date a nurse.
I know a few nurses.
Yeah, we all know nurses.
But also, I've never heard that before. I've never heard.
Yeah,
I've never even heard that being reported. I feel like something that the newspapers would be like, shit on it. If imagine, this is something that
all over it. Imagine.
That's something that the Sun lives for. That the Sun.
Yeah.
I feel like
immigrants get sent away by a hospital. They'd either be positive or negative spin. Yeah, well, no, they could be positive spin. They'd be like, yeah, NHS.
NHS.
That's the Sun,
turns away foreigner. I mean,
it's ridiculous. But that is
the Sun's awful.
It is. The Star's worse, isn't it? The Star. That's the
I don't know. I actively avoid them both.
I can understand that. That's reasonable.
Mainly because I'm pretty sure most of what they do is just rubbish.
Yeah.
The only good thing about the Sun I know is the sports section.
I thought you were going to say page 3.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
They cover the best bit up though, so I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, they do. They've got they everyone's sort of in bikinis now, right? Is that correct? In the
yeah,
sun?
I mean,
I
fair
haven't
enough.
seen the sun in years, but yeah.
I'm working on building sites. I see it pretty much every single day.
I used to work in the fire department. So
also, the letter 3 on page 3 is tilt sideways for breasts.
No way!
Yeah,
is it actually at the top of the page?
Yeah,
that's so funny. That is so
really
funny.
Pathetic.
I love it.
It's really low.
Because David O'Sullivan used to be the guy that took the photos for that. Is that correct? The guy that now owns West Ham? Or the co-owner or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he made all his money through porn, and he used to be the guy that photographed.
Was that guy who lives in that big building?
Yes, the mansion.
The big fuck off mansion.
The big building.
I don't want to give away whereabouts we're filming this, but is it that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he helped fund our scout group.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
like
I'm
a
sure
good
anyone
lad.
can figure that one out very quickly.
Huh?
I'm sure anyone can figure that one out.
That's
between
virtual.
that. But yeah, he funded our entire scout group. He sent us on holidays. But then
That doesn't sound weird at all.
He allowed us to go on scout trips
He touched me
for
here.
absolutely for free. Yeah. Show me on a doll. I think he's fantastic. And the parents kicked
he's
off
great.
because he said he earned his money through a horrible way, and they didn't want him funding the scout group, which was insane.
It's
As children, I
stupid.
don't care, and now I still absolutely think he's great for doing so.
Well, he offered to pay for. He's
We have to pay for huge trips, and he funded our trips for ages. I went scuba diving.
it helps.
because
It
of him.
helps. It helps. I mean,
Yeah.
there's also the fair, the Donkey Derby fair.
Yes, we are.
Which paid for a big portion of it, but he did
Yes.
help. He did chip in every now and then.
He was great. I think he was.
I thought it was great.
Huge because some people don't have the money. Not in the area that we live. Parents often will have the money. We live in an affluent area, but
But people are stingy with it though.
100%. And I think he was.
And he
great.
wasn't.
He was phenomenal. He
He's
paid
in a well.
for so many.
He's in a well-off position, and he was quite happy to
Yeah.
I'll do this and I'll do that. But
There
people,
was
people in the local area were like, let's be honest, they were snobs.
yeah.
They're like, oh no, you got your money in this sort of thing, and it was like, so what?
Yeah, through pornography, and it's like
Is it really?
it's not honest living. No, he did. He made most of his money through porn, actual porn.
Yeah, it was a photograph.
No, through actual filming porn.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
always
yeah,
just
yeah.
photographs.
I thought no. Through Page 3 was a big seller for him, but he filmed a bunch of like well-known porn videos.
Ah, fair enough then.
He worked with big porn stars, and that was
Still
with
don't
him.
care though. I mean,
Yeah, well, he's got 2 absolutely massive pools, a bowling alley, and a mansion. Like all of that's in his mansion.
Yeah,
I don't think he cares either, and he owns West Ham.
and he owns West. He's the one that's laughing. Does he own West Ham?
He owns West Ham. He bought.
You sure?
He purchased West Ham. Yeah, I think he's a co-owner. I think there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
But apparently his son owns something else. There was a documentary and they showed
the
around the
son-
house, and he owns a different football team, I believe.
No, he owns the women's West Ham football team.
Yes, that's correct.
Which I must admit,
Yes.
I will say this:
It's the
as someone
women's
who
football team.
I don't really follow women's football.
Yeah.
I mean, I already support 4 teams.
Mm.
I mean, I have enough on my plate.
We heard that in detail on
Yeah,
episode 2.
but I mean, it's like so. I do like every now and then. I do like a quick check on like Tottenham's women's team and everything else. We're doing all right.
Okay.
I think it's the first time we're in the top league. Which, by the way,
Premier League? Or is it not called the Premier League?
it's not called the Premier. It's called the Women's Super Women's League.
Super Women's League.
It's really naff.
That's
and
quite funny. I like that.
It's
That's a good
super
name.
crap.
Super Women's League. That's
Super
cool.
Women-
That's a
No,
great
no,
name.
no, come on. We have the Premier League, Super Women's League. I mean, come on, name it something good.
I mean, Super Women's League I quite like.
No, it's
It feels BTEC though, doesn't it?
it feels American.
Yeah, it does.
It feels very, very American.
I agree.
Like the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
But even-
I agree.
Give it credit. The Super Bowl, even the Super Bowl, is a better name than Super Women's League or Super.
It'll come with time though. It's just not as popular. It'll come with time, definitely.
Yeah, but it needs a decent name to become popular. The Premier League, it's a selling point. It sounds amazing. It sounds interesting.
Who knows? I don't know when that came in, but you can understand that
think
takes
early-
a while. Like,
Early 2000s, maybe like 90s.
yeah. So how long
I think
was
it came
football
in.
going on long for before that came in? Then.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's-
It will come with time. I think the women's league gets the
It-
more press it gets because we got the World Cup. It was huge with women, and it did. Do
I
very,
actually
very
watched it.
well.
I watched it, and
So
I thought
did
it was very
I.
good. It was.
I watched the game.
They're very good footballers. It's slower.
Yeah, I think it's a bit slower. There's a bit less power in it. That's all I heard. I didn't really watch that the match that cared, but I think
slower.
it was just
It's
less powerful.
The only downside to the World Cup, the Women's World Cup, was the fact that
Yes, mate.
unlike the male World Cup, the lads World Cup, is that everyone who's in it is competing at the highest of levels and everything else. Because it's not women's football, it's not as popular. You went from like England, who's probably the second best team in the world. I would probably say maybe Holland are the second best women's team.
Oh, sorry. In the world for women's.
Yeah, in women's football. Yeah.
Okay, I'm fully unaware of rankings, but okay, you're
Well,
saying
America's the best. They won the World Cup 3 times in a row or something stupid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well,
Good on 'em.
football in America is seen as a women's sport.
Really?
It's seen as a female sport.
Because what
yeah.
American football,
Which is-
the big
which is
boy.
great, 'cause I
And
feel like-
basketball, I guess
Yeah, because I feel like if women's football is going to make a stand and become big anywhere,
America's the place to do it.
America,
Biggest
it
audience,
sounds
right?
like if it's already popular there, it should be women's sport. Or if we need a place in Europe, I would definitely say France.
Yeah.
Well, the French league's dead.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
PSG all the way. And that's it.
PSG, whoa, great.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look,
PSG over
Neymar
and
scored
over. Yeah.
again.
Again.
Nabede scored. Is it Nabede? Where the French young kid who's very very talented, scores all the goals anyway for France.
Yes.
Scored again.
France. Yeah. All right.
But
yeah.
But yeah, it's just not entertaining.
Because I don't have a clue.
Yeah, you have no idea. It's just me talking. You going like,
Yeah, that's what it was. So
change subject.
Yeah. I'm back.
Go rowing.
Rowing.
Talking of sport, rowing.
Rowing. Well, I was going to say rowing.
What a segue.
That was great. I appreciate that. The co-host doing the work here. I was watching an extreme sport channel the other day. Extreme sport. And I love extremes. People that push themselves to well more than any human should. The limits that some people take themselves to. There was a MOBA. A Moab run. Have you ever heard of that?
No, what's a Moab one?
A Moab run. So a Moab, I believe, is the mother of all bombs. So it's what's referred to as a nuke, really. But a Moab run is a 120-mile run through the desert, through on sand through a desert in extreme heat. And there was someone that I am aware of online who is doing it, and they went to go do it, and not only did they made it 180 miles, I think. So that's 2/3 of it.
Yeah.
And then they went into it wasn't a heart attack, but it was a pulmonary
not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Their heart malfunctioned, and they went to hospital. When they went into hospital for, I think it was like 6 or 7 hours, and then they got out of hospital and finished the Moab run. Then not only did they didn't just go, they went to a hospital, they got flown to a hospital, went back to the thing, and then was like, no, I'm finishing that though.
What a nutter.
And these sort of people, I think, are just amazing. It's a different level of person, right?
This is the thing.
Do these runs.
Here's the thing. So, winter. Have you ever watched the Winter Olympics?
Yes, I love the Winter Olympics.
I love the Winter Olympics.
The snowboarding and the skiing, I think it's phenomenal.
All right. But it's a lot. Winter Olympics is literally just full of just extreme sport.
Yes.
Yeah. The big ski jump.
Yes.
Someone stood at the top of a jump once and did it for the first time.
Yeah.
Now, what the fuck was going for that man? He did all the math. He was going, "What? If I die, I die." I mean, I've done the maths. I mean, how do you?
If I hit this wrong, I die. That's it.
Yeah, someone's got to do that for the first time. Imagine it. And plus, every time you see someone do that jump in the Olympics, someone must have done that distance or that big ass jump.
Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Yeah.
It must be.
They're daredevils. It's ludicrous. That's the best bit about it.
I'm pretty like fearless. I mean, I'm not scared of heights and everything else. I mean, Joe and I've been up tall buildings quite regularly and everything else.
You make it sound ludicrous. What do you mean? We've been up tall buildings.
Well, I've been up.
Just go up like what, the Shard?
Well, I've had Southampton pools. I mean.
Oh yeah, some balls. Oh yeah, actually no, you actually on the outside of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But I mean, yeah, I like how you included me. Yeah, I'll include myself in that.
No. That is one thing, but I mean, I've got like equipment on and everything else and like that. This guy, I've got some sticks on my feet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go down on basically water down this slope, and I hope I land okay. If I don't, I'm probably dead.
Yeah.
What a nut!
I love it. I think it's so amazing. It just impresses me.
Also, there's a really old Top Gear advert episode where the guy's like got like a wing thing on him.
Jets on squirrel suit. Oh no, what? Sorry.
He's got like a
jet.
Basically, it's a carbon fibre table shaped in a wing, in a shape of wings.
Yeah.
He's got jets on.
Yeah.
And he flies with the jets on.
Is it the one
using shoulder pads and everything else?
Yeah.
Again, he must have did the maths, done his thing, but it's got to a point where he's like, well, I mean, I hope this works, because if it doesn't, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I mean, again, why would you put yourself, how do you announce this to your family members? So yeah, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Well, I'm doing it because I've got it right here. I mean,
I know.
do you be like, I'm doing this? No, you're not. I've already done it.
Yeah. Well, actually, two big things on that. One of the biggest ones, one's going to be slightly more boring, one's more exciting. Have you ever heard of I think he's called Mad Max Motherer or something like that, or I can't remember what his name is. He's an American daredevil,
right?
And he was a big flat earther. He said flat Earth is definitely the way. It's shaped like a frisbee.
So he's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
We're not flat earthers. We're not idiots.
I believe the Earth is round. It was funny. I saw an article. It was like, oh yeah, flat earthers believe the Earth is flat, but every other planet is spherical. And I was like, what? Anyway, I just found that as a funny article. I was like, but why?
Because Earth's special, apparently.
Yeah, everything else makes sense. Everything else is spherical. Like Mars, the thing Earth, no, it's a frisbee.
The thing I don't understand is that I believe man walked on the moon and everything else, but I understand why people think.
Good job.
Yeah. But I understand why people think America may lie. They're in a race with Russia.
Yes.
Whoever wins gets boasting rights and everything else. But there's enough evidence to support the fact that Russia don't.
Russia accepted it. Yeah.
The fact that Russia accepted
that's the goddamn proof. Isn't it?
That's kind of the proof. But the fact that people kind of go like, oh, I mean, I don't quite believe it. I get it. There's generally a purpose why people think America may have lied. I get it.
It makes sense for them to lie, I guess.
Yes, it makes sense.
The proof.
What's the point in every single country, every single scientist going like, yes, we'll lie about the Earth being flat and we say it's round. There is no benefit to anyone. There's no benefit. It's like, oh, it's a secret, it's a conspiracy. No, it's not. There's no benefit to anybody. The whole point of conspiracy, of a conspiracy theory, is that it benefits somebody.
Where do they think
Who does it benefit?
Where do they think we're drilling for oil? Like, how thick is this flat Earth? Like, I don't understand.
Very thick.
We drill deep. Like, we drill really deep. Like, the Russians have drilled like a few kilometer deep hole. Like, do you just think it's a flat?
I don't think volcanoes happen.
Yeah. Where does the molten lava come from? Is it just in a dish? I don't understand. I haven't looked into it enough.
No, I haven't bothered. There's a guy called Science Man Dan who basically goes around disproving flat earthers.
Yeah.
And so I watched some of the episodes. They're brilliant. They're funny as hell. But literally, some of the flat earthers respond, and I kind of go, "Your science is off. It's this, this, and this." And he goes, "No, actually, I've got I'm using some other guy's science who won a Nobel Prize. So
this is the science.
This is the science.
Yeah.
You're a knob."
Yeah. Well, I remember watching one. It was like, oh, if the Earth is spherical, can you make three curved lines that lead back to the same spot, like a triangle? Three straight lines that make a triangle and come back, because on a flat Earth that wouldn't work or something. I can't remember what it was. And someone just said, yeah, look, this is what an aircraft does. Like, this is how you fly a plane. Like, you fly and it curves around the world. Like, this is how it works in a straight goddamn line.
Am I right in saying that the longer the flight, the further up they go, or the further down they go, because it's slightly flatter? Because it's not actually round, it's kind of like squished at the top. The Earth.
So sorry. Oh, the Earth is an oval. Yeah.
Yeah, it's oval. It's not a thing. So I thought if you're flying from like London to New York, you don't go in a straight line.
You fly over New York and then back down.
Yeah, you basically go like you go closer towards Greenland and then down again.
Yes.
You don't go straight there.
Because that's the most optimal route. Yes, correct.
Yeah, because it actually is flatter.
Yes.
See, I know things.
That is smart. Well done. Where this whole thing led from, as we love to get off the topic, is this Mad Mike or Mad Max. I can't remember what his name was. A man that decided he was a huge part of the flat Earth community. He was a daredevil, and he created his own steam-powered rocket.
As you do.
I think this was only a week and a half ago. This was very, very recent. Or only a week ago, I believe. I don't think this was out last time he filmed the last podcast. He decided that he wanted to fire up, I think it was about 2,000 meters into the air, to show the curvature of the Earth and take a photo and show that it was flat, because that was the height that showed curvature, apparently. And he wanted to prove that that wasn't the case.
And what happened?
As I'm telling the story,
unsurprisingly,
you're excited for this.
I am.
As the rocket shot off into the air, the parachute deployed immediately, ripping out of the aircraft. He then shot up into the air at a horrible angle and span, flew up into the air to its maximum height of about 1,000 meters, and then fell to the ground. He is now dead. He was in the rocket.
Okay, that's not the way I thought it was going to go.
Yes, he didn't deploy at all. And it just amazed me that Daredevil's risked their lives at every single moment of the day, doing these crazy stunts.
Normally, it's a calculated risk.
It's a calculated risk, but yeah, he'd planned that his steam powered rocket would go up, and then the parachute
Why
would
is
deploy.
steam powered rocket? Out of all the rockets in the world, steam.
Because he didn't need to go that high. He went to like 2,000 meters. It was in the
Yes,
I thought it was Australia. No, he actually was definitely. I think it was out of California. It was in one of the desert near areas near California.
Was this like a thing, like a funded event, that crowdfunded?
I don't know.
Because I know there was someone in America who was like, yeah, let's fund a rocket and prove.
Maybe it was this guy.
Maybe it was this guy.
And but yeah, it happened this week, and unfortunately he passed away. But it was insane. I watched the video and it was horrifying watching it. But the parachute just rips out straight away, and there was medics on scene. There was everything. But this guy has falling from 1,000 meters. Imagine just hitting the ground. Yeah, the rocket was destroyed immediately. He was dead immediately. There was no thought about it.
It's why NASA is funded by the government and has a lot of money.
Not the people. Also, I learned today that Elon Musk destroyed NASA satellites.
What?
Elon Musk, obviously owner of SpaceX. He accidentally, destroyed a NASA satellite during his testing of the SpaceX rocket. I just find that very funny. I don't know why. I just find everyone makes mistakes. Anyone can be a billionaire. That's what I want to know.
Oh God, I need to. I found out that there's a billionaire during the Victorian period who wanted to just make he's made like a fun project. He hired an architect, went to Mexico, and built this fantastic weird set of structures, like stairs that lead to nowhere and stuff like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, just randomly because he had loads of money. He was one of the richest people on the planet at the time.
It's just like, this is funny.
Yeah, so there's this weird like set of buildings, almost like a small little town.
Yeah,
and all these buildings don't function with one another. They're completely pointless.
That sounds sick. I want to see that.
I'll try and find him. We can like put in the. I'll send it to you so you can put it in the post and everything else. But it's literally almost like. Maybe I dreamt it.
I hope that more now. I hope that more. This never happened. It's brought up in the podcast and it was Sean's dream.
Well, the thing is, every time I explain it, it sounds like the most stupidest thing in the world. Why would you waste that much money?
When money's not an object, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like that's one of the cases where it's one of the first cases of it. But I mean, I just want to know.
Well, Jeff Bezos just bought the most expensive house in New York, I believe. Obviously, he's the richest man in the world, so not an obvious. Like, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I mean, he's just the most pocket change, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it was like 120 million. Which is crazy. I thought that would be. I don't know. It sounds obviously that's a huge amount of money, but it didn't sound enough for New York. And they were like, "Oh, what's the most expensive house? 120 million." I was like, "Oh, it's rubbish." I don't know why.
120 million is rubbish.
Yeah. I don't know why it sounded so few to me.
Is it in the city of New York, or is it in the state of New York?
Don't know.
New York.
But I thought it was amazing. Jeff Bezos' life is so interesting. I think a film should be made of it. You know the people that make The Big Short and make
no, I think the people
Vice. I think making a documentary on like Jeff Bezos would be amazing.
Yeah, I think the people who make Fast and Furious and the Pacific Rim should make the movie.
No. God damn it!
If we ever become famous enough, which I doubt, but someone be like, yes, let's make a documentary about this guy. I want the people who do Fast and Furious movies to do my documentary.
What, the Joel
Because family, there's a T-Rex in the bay.
God damn right.
Because family.
I want to hire Michael Bay. Yeah, I'll take Michael Bay on for this.
I love the fact you sent me a meme.
I love no memes.
It's like Vin Diesel's that whole thing because family. He just shows like a car doing a wheelie with like a dinosaur in the background, E.T. go calling home and everything else. It's like, yes, that is why it's amazing. Yeah. Terrible, but amazing.
Yeah.
It's the Voldemort of films.
It's the Voldemort of films, correct. I
understood that reference.
Yeah. I like you texted me that. I was like, yes. And you were unsure if I understood the reference. I was like, yeah, no. I know the Voldemort. Don't worry. Back to the adventure and ridiculousness. This guy, obviously, very, very interesting. You brought up rowing. I saw the other day. I think it was in October. Someone was decided Again, I'm talking about these people that do stupid things that are ridiculous and well over the top. And I think it's pressure of people to be the first at something, as well as the challenge of other people have done it, so I also want to do it. Like, as in the Moab run, like a whole bunch of people do it, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, someone's done it, so why can't I do it? I think that's a lot of people's mindset.
Yeah,
and it's up to mindset to a point.
I think the idea to be the first or something is quite...
Yes.
As you said, like...
There is a guy currently, or I believe he said he was going to do it in October, where he is rowing from... I believe it's the bottom of Latin America, so it's Patagonia area, rowing from there to Antarctica. And there's 3 people on his boat, and they're rowing 24 hours a day, obviously. So they have to rotate sleep patterns.
So he's found someone to agree this.
He's got 2 other people that are coming with him.
So they also had this talk and went, "Yeah, let's do this."
Yeah, I don't know how you convince
Were they
someone.
drunk? I feel like this is drunk.
Yeah. But
I
then,
feel like it started off. It
it
started off in a pub. Like this podcast started off in a pub.
Goddamn right.
Me and you talking, we're like, we should start a podcast. Yes. And then 4 years later, we've got around to it. That's what happened. They went, "Do you know what? We should row to Antarctica." Yes. 4 years later,
Goddamn
we
right.
trained. We do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to a point when they got like announced to their parents, like, "Mum, Dad, I'm rowing to Antarctica." Because if I announced anything that to my parents or anyone that I actually gave a shit about, maybe no one gives a shit about them. But if I actually, if I announced it to anyone who gives a crap, I'll imagine they'll be like, "Fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's dangerous.
But so all right. So not only have they decided to do this, which is ridiculous in itself, the swell of waves are up to 50 feet. That's 20 centimeters.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's the ocean.
Yeah, it's the ocean. They're rowing the ocean. And the boat they're in is honestly a rowboat. Like, it is the most garbage.
Wait. They haven't actually got a special sponsor to make them a special boat. They just
I presume it's a special boat that can get over the wave somehow. It honestly, if you've seen like the Oxford versus Cambridge row competition, it looks like that boat, but made of metal. It's like a longboat. It's a longboat that looks like suitable for 4 people to row.
I'm not saying anything because Joel's looking at me like I'm actually speaks. What?
It's honestly they're live streaming it. They're live streaming the entire thing. I don't know if they've done it now.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
It's live streamed.
We live in the future.
Entire thing is live streamed.
We can watch. They get a live stream their own deaths, but I mean.
Yeah, I can't. I want to. I don't know if it's happened. I just remember seeing. The video.
We had to stop
coming
watching
out
to
in
make the
October,
podcast.
and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, we had to stop watching to watch the podcast.
Yeah.
But I mean,
please go watch this. If it has happened, please watch it. If it hasn't happened, just be ready for it. I'm so excited if it's happened.
I'm trying to think that. So I
just saw it earlier today.
I thought because normally when people do this stupid thing, they get in contact with someone.
Yeah.
Who's normally like a scientist or inventor. It's like, yes, this sounds like a great challenge, and like do it for the challenge, but they're not doing it themselves.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, so it sounds like they just got in a shed, made a rowing boat, and go, right, let's row.
Yeah, it looks like it. The boat they were like, oh, this is the one we're using. It just looks jank. Looks so janky. Yeah, please do. Have a quick Google. Because it was just amazing. I'd love to know if they've actually succeeded as well, or not. So
I still got the Okay, you can talk about the reporter accidentally turns on Facebook.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say we've got a few things. We'll wrap up fairly soon. We don't want it as long as the last ones. Oh, it's already an hour and a half. Oh my god.
We can't. We actually.
Where does time go? We absolutely love talking to each other.
We do.
Shall we? Go on.
I'm going to quickly announce that we are. It's my fault, guys. I'm sorry if you like listening to us so much, but we are wrapping up at around about an hour and a half.
Yes, I agree.
It may change in the future to the point where we don't have to worry about the amount of time, but at the moment it's going to be 1.5 consistently around by that time.
Because it costs more if we don't.
Well, at the moment
we have to upload, and it costs money to not upload just on YouTube and everything else.
Yeah. Look, it's the way it is at the moment. I mean, it may change in the future. I hope it does.
Yes.
But
if we get sponsors or YouTube revenue comes in and it pays for the honestly, we just need to like turn over a revenue of like 50 quid a month. No, 50 quid a month, yeah. and we'll increase the time of the podcast.
Yeah, but that doesn't really
or
matter.
the frequency, either or. But
this is mainly for fun though, so don't worry about that. But yeah, it's at the moment it's an hour and a half. We're sticking at that.
Yes.
For that one.
Yes.
So
are we ending it here then?
Well, I guess so. 'Cause it's an hour and a half.
Shotgun the drinks.
Oh my
Go on, lad.
Oh shit! I've literally got like.
He's opened it up. It's about 2/3 of a drink left. 3/4 maybe.
Well, there's only one thing for it.
Cheers, lads.
It's really quiet. We can't.
Yeah, we can do that.
This is not good.
People know we're drinking. That's the thing. I've just necked my drink. I've finished off. Lovely. That is delightful. Come on, mate. Finish it off.
I need a straw.
Can anyone share with me? We like to drink with Sean because Sean is our mate. And when we drink with Sean, he drinks it down in 8. Oh, there you go. He smashed it. Perfect. That's what I like to say. Top lad. Top
there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Lad. I haven't prepared anything because I presumed you were preparing for this time. There was a bit of miscommunication.
There was a little bit of miscommunication, but
I would like to say, and never have I ever. As always. I mean, do you have one in mind, or would you like me to think of one
I struggle
right now
with never
on the
have I
spot?
ever because, as you probably might tell, I've lived a very interesting life, judging by the second episode we ever did, nurse and everything else. So most things I'm kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll let you lead.
All right. So, no, never have I. Sorry, it's a would you rather even. Let me have a quick.
I can do that.
Huh?
I can do would you rather.
Yeah. So, would you rather be trapped in a Tenerife hotel for 2 weeks, or lose both your legs? I like the lose the both legs one because I feel like that's such a big thing.
Well, considering you just said that be trapped in a hotel with no consequences, by the sounds of it.
Oh, no, so let's say you're trapped in a hotel room.
That wasn't the deal.
I can adapt this wherever I want.
That wasn't the deal. You said trapped in a hotel.
Trapped in a hotel with
or lose my legs.
Room.
I'm going to be trapped in a hotel.
Trapped in a hotel room for 2 weeks where you can't leave, and if you do leave, you die.
I'm
in a hotel
room.
It's fine. A lovely 3.
It's fine. I'll start a cult like everyone else.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm disappointed in Princess Diamond for not starting a cult. Not one person started a cult, and I'm disappointed.
Also, the first British person from Princess Diamond died today, which is crazy.
Our thoughts are with you.
Huh?
Our thoughts are with you.
Thoughts are with you. I really hope it's not the people that. Well, I mean, it is sad no matter who it is. But the people that were calling up on the British news and kept contacting us, one of them was taken very, very ill.
I think they were.
So we're not sure who it is.
Right.
I hope it's not that person.
No. Right.
Best thoughts.
Next, would you rather?
Oh, you think of me for another one? God damn, I know I'm used to 2, but I haven't prepared anything.
Okay, no. I think right. Would you rather?
Go on, I'm so excited. Do another one for me.
You might have to edit this to make it quieter because it's going to be a lot of pauses.
This is great. No. This is
would
perfect.
you rather?
I won't. I refuse to edit any of this.
Put your dick in a car exhaust while it's on.
In a what?
Car exhaust. The pipe.
Oh, car exhaust.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Or
while it's on, did you just say?
Yeah, while it's on, so there's steam coming on into your cock and everything else. You put it in and it turns on. It's like boom,
boom, boom,
boom.
That's how it is. Boom,
boom.
Okay.
Or put your dick in Margaret Thatcher's skull. Dead skull.
I like how you emphasise that. Dead skull. Just to make everyone know.
Well, I said skull. It should be pretty obvious that she's already passed away.
What do you mean? These are awful.
So basically, do you want to be a
These are awful.
Do you want to be a nymphomaniac or do you want your dick to be burned off?
Oh my god, what do you mean? These are horrible, mate. What a podcast we've made.
Do you want to kick your dick but be a person who puts your dick in dead corpses? Or
no, I don't.
Or do your dick be burned off? And having to tell people
Wait, it just turned on. I put it in. It's cold and then it turns on.
And it turns on, but
I don't think it heats up straight away. So I'm gonna say that
it
won't heat up straight away. It goes on. I get soot over my penis and I just get out of there. That's my answer. What about you?
Fair enough. No, I would do the same.
Yeah, alright.
I mean,
sod that. I don't want to dig up Margaret Thatcher. I don't even know where she's buried. Well, it sounds effort.
Well, yeah, you have to find it and dig it up yourself.
Do I? Right. Oh, come on, mate. I've given you like the click your fingers before.
No.
The answer. So what? So I have to go find her body.
You find a body, dig
The
it
Iron
up.
Lady. I respect our government. Love Margaret Thatcher.
But it'd be like a boss battle from like Sword Art Online.
That's not going to convince me.
Oh, never mind. It was off dry.
Not this time, anyway.
Right, we should really wrap up now.
Yeah, we should wrap up. Thank you so much again for listening to us. We are now on Spotify, now on iTunes Podcast. We are getting approved on Google Podcasts and multiple any other ones. So if you type on to any of whichever audio podcast you like to listen to, please just type in Lock In Podcast. We will be on every single one.
Boom.
And YouTube as well. Lock In Podcast. Also, it is on youtube.com/Joel3rd currently. They will all be uploaded on the Lock In Podcast though, however. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next week. Sean, are you available next week on Friday?
Yeah, Friday I am. I think I'm actually available all weekend, so we can do it any time.
Amazing. See, look at this. We're making this work for you guys.
Oh, yes. It's happening.
It's the first weekend of March. That's crazy. It's come around so quick.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, boy.
Damn.
This boy thick. I love Vsauce, man. I love Vsauce. End this podcast. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. And we'll see you all soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.